Good afternoon? Is it afternoon? I think it's afternoon. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's had a good day. And I don't know why half the stuff keeps breaking. It's absolutely insane sometimes. There we go. Thanks for the Prime sub, Linky Corba. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, Maximus. Hello, Maximus, even. Sly Glitches, Azander, Sunprick, Vested Art, Gerb, Glitz, Lewis, Magical Hat. Hope everybody's doing well. Sundaladus. Hope you're doing well, guys. Sorry I didn't stream last week. I had quite a few. It turns out Wednesday and Thursday, I both had quite long meetings with a few people within Skyblivion, so I wasn't actually able to stream those nights. It is what it is. I was hoping to. So Wednesday this week, I will have been on Skyblivion 3 years, and this is currently stream number 98, and I wanted 3 years to be 100 streams if I could make it. So I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow as well as Wednesday, so we'll see how we go. I haven't really got too much in terms of Navmesh to do at the moment. We've got a good 75% chance that we're going to finish up this Deadlands realm today, because there is only 7 cells left. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well and is having a good day. Skyblivion time, hell yeah, hell yeah. Nice, Glitz, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna get straight into it. We've got these 7 cells left of this realm. They are the most inner cells, and they're the most awkward cells. I'm probably going to start with these 2 and sort of work our way around like that. So we're going to go straight down, across and up, and just see how we get on. If I don't, I've got a slight painful side of my tongue, so if I don't talk as much, then that's why. I think I've bit my tongue or done something while I've slept last night, and it's just killing me. So we'll see. Lock it in, crush it. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I think of poor Kyle. He's been there for well over 10 years. So oh dear. But yeah, we're going to work on this bit first, and we'll just see how much we can actually smash out. I'm sure we'll be able to smash out at least a good chunk of it, if not all of it. So we'll see. But hopefully there's not too much to actually Navmesh today. I don't think this is going to take us a long time. But yeah, it'll probably be mostly background music today. As I say, my tongue and throat slightly hurts, so that's probably because the reason why I didn't stream at the weekend was I was at a wedding at the weekend, so I've probably done a bit too much talking at that as well. So yeah, it's all come to haunt me in a way. I left the house at... When was it? It was... I think it was like 10 a.m. No, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. I left the house for this wedding. And I did not get back home until... I think it was like 1:30 in the morning. So I was out a long, long time. And for not being able to drink because I'm on sleeping tablets, that was interesting as well. Not being able to drink at a wedding. I had to fucking drink like zero alcohol beer and all that stuff. So that was yeah, not a good time. Honestly, love these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the chill streams. I'm glad you enjoy the chill streams. Why don't you Navmesh wrongs? Player, it's the NPCs. If the NPCs can't walk up on top of something, then we must not Navmesh them. Navmesh is not for the player. The player can go anywhere they can jump on. Whereas the NPCs, they have to be shown, essentially, where they can't walk on. So that is the purpose of Navmesh is primarily 100% for the NPCs, not at all for the player. In a sense. Yeah, well, would you rather them... Okay, so... Let me put it to you this way, Krill. How can... What the hell? Why is that door marker so high up? How can an NPC climb up on something they can't walk up on? Why does that need Navmesh? Like, if an NPC can't walk up on something, then it doesn't need Navmesh. Yeah, it's irrelevant of if they've got a bow or not. That is truly irrelevant at that point. Now, enemies will be able to see you regardless if there's Navmesh there or not. Killing a Navmesh game, my friend. I appreciate the kind words. I don't feel like I have been recently. I've got so much QA work to get through. But I don't want to stop on the new Navmesh stuff, so yeah. But can they shoot a player who is outside? Yes. Yeah, 100%. If their packages are set up correctly, then yeah, 100%. I've had it where an enemy has... Even an enemy has traversed outside the Navmesh sometimes and hit me, so... It happens, it happens. Especially with the bows. Plus, if there's an enemy outside the Navmesh with a bow, we do just tend to give them a little platform to stand on. So, if it's the flip side of it, then yeah. No. It's not that he can't see. It's the fact that he can't path to that location. It's all pathing. It's not sight, so to speak. Soldier by choice. But yeah, been to wedding, and that's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't drink heavily. Like I only drink if it's an occasion. So I don't like actively tend to. Well, I don't tend to go out of my way to actually, you know, like get smashed. Especially like there's the odd occasion that I'll like get home from work and I'll have like a drink. It doesn't happen very often. But yeah, I don't just intentionally go out my way to get smashed unless unless it's some sort of occasion. I think drinking for like literally no reason is kind of dumb, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. It's weird. Navmeshing, why enemies can't walk anywhere. It's just because the engine's old. If you look at Unreal or any other quote-unquote modern engine, they do have a navmesh system. It's just mainly automatically generated, as opposed to a game that like engine that is from, well, technically this one is 2016 because that's when the special edition for Skyrim came out, so technically it's 2016, but even then it's still an old engine. Like the creation kit can do auto generation, but I showed in my last stream how bad of a job it does. So yeah, it still has navmesh, even Starfield. It's just Starfield's one is automatic. It generates it automatically as it goes along. I don't even know if I forgot the Starfield creation kit on my computer anymore. I honestly can't remember if I have. Else I would have. I would totally fire it up just to show you. Okay, that's this. I was like, what's causing this? How performance heavily does it have to be? Well, most computers you have to have for Starfield, you have to have like 64 gig of RAM. It's quite intense. You can get away with 32 gig. It's not like impossible to run it on 32 gig. It just might be a stuttery. Yeah. It's because it has a lot of like extra data comparatively to Skyrim's creation kit, so I've only ever made one plugin for Starfield. I opened the creation kit and I immediately, because of how mature I immediately made a tower of boxes in the shape of a penis in Aquila City. Because of how mature I am. So, and I'm not even joking on that. I'm not even joking on that. So if you go... old PC downloads, I think. I've got it somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. I have no idea where I put it. Oh well. But yeah, that's basically what I did. King shit, yeah. Those limited physical RAM, a little trick that you can try is, yeah, page files should automatically be set up based on your disk drive space. Even then, it's still a bit yikes with a page file. Because the performance is not great, even on that. I guess it could help, though. Yeah, oh, you know what? I really want to find it. Let me unlock this drive. I've got my other drive BitLocked, so give me a second. Let me unlock it. Right, I'll show you, like... Let me copy it to my downloads so I can show you. I found it. Literally, it's a whole plugin called Penis, and I made it on the 11th of June 2024 is when I made it. Because I'm so mature. I'm so mature. I'm pretty sure it was made out of boxes as well. Do I have pictures somewhere? In my old PC backup. I might have a picture of Starfield's Navmesh as well. Thinking about it somewhere. I have no idea. I have so many folders of different shit. It's insane. Wasn't. I mean, that's Starfield's Navmesh, if you are curious. about what Starfield's Navmesh looks like. That's Starfield's Navmesh. Don't go over in college. Graph theory, we're talking about node color improvers. Couple of thousand downloads, yeah. Yeah, I heard that they're thinking about renaming it to Creation Engine 3 for Elder Scrolls, so it'll make Starfield the only Creation Engine 2 game. Yeah. Looks good, clean. It definitely doesn't look clean. It definitely doesn't look clean. 358. Let me bring that back up, actually. Documents, ShareX, I think it was. Yeah, extra triangles does affect performance because even if it's only a few, like 1 FPS, like we would still rather clean up the nav mesh. And all that. Because the nav mesh is actually invisibly rendered by your GPU, not the CPU. So if we can give a little bit extra performance, then we will. I have no idea, Quill. I have no idea how it looks in UE5. I have no idea. It's just the automatic way it does it. It does it in Skyrim too. I just clicked the wrong button. Do I have any other examples of the Starfield one? No, I do not. I clicked the wrong button. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. Did Starfield's Navmesh have significant improvements in terms of what NPCs can do? Yeah, because they added a new triangle flag. So, yes. It allowed, so they added a new triangle flag. It's light blue in color. If I can find it. So this is like regular Navmesh. Obviously, you've got your paths like we do in a what do you call it? Skyblivion. Now you see this stuff, this light blue nav mesh up here. This is what they call high path, like high cost pathing. So basically, the NPCs will be able to jetpack up onto this stuff only if they absolutely need to. So yeah. But it's only if they absolutely need to. So yeah. But yeah, I have no idea why this Navmesh is like this. It's yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I did not know. Did not know that, go. But either way, we've got one cell down. I've never played. Okay. Okay, let me rephrase this. I haven't played ESO since I was in the beta test for it. Okay. It's been on my list to replay for like ever. I just haven't got to it. It's just on my ever-growing list of shit I want to play. And I think the first game that I will play after Skyblivion is out, apart from obviously playing Skyblivion, I really want to play it start to finish on stream. The first game that I'll probably play is Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I never played the first one, and then play number 2. That's probably going to be my my first like game after Skyblivion's out. Yeah, it'd be cool if it was a paintbrush thing, but I don't think it would ever work just because of the way like the system is. I don't think it would actually work like painting on a grass or something, so unfortunately, as much as I would love for something to work that way, I just don't think it would, just because of the limitations of ye old engine. I benefit from museum mode, comment about history, so that'd be really cool. Oh yeah. Like, yeah, I could see a if someone really wanted to put the time in, I could see that sort of mod for Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched a little bit of gameplay. I have a rough idea of how it's like, how the gameplay is and stuff like that. It would be really cool if there was like even like a historian or something in the game to like give you like the history of like Prague and all of that good stuff. I think that could be really cool. Yeah, but who the fuck reads, you know? Because I fucking don't. I don't read half the shit that I'm given. Okay, that's just a bridge to nowhere. I'm gonna put this in, yeah. Just so I don't forget when the time comes to do this cell. So it's breaking English. Yeah. Working on a third game, but it's not okay, so it'll be check or somewhere else. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what I do. I did read an interview ways back ago. That they weren't going to do a third game because they wanted to do something else. I don't know how true that still is. It was the studio head. I forget his name. It is the bald guy. I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure I saw an interview somewhere that they were like, we don't want to be the studio that is just like, what's the word, recognized for one game. We want to be a multi-game studio, which I think is fair enough. I think is fair enough. I still think there could be a Kingdom Come Deliverance 3. I really do think that they could do it if they wanted to. I have no idea what his name is. I couldn't tell you, Liz. All I know he was like the guy out the trailers. It was the reveal. I think. Was it the reveal? Peggy 18. Okay, maybe he wasn't bald. Maybe he wasn't bald. It is Daniel. I'm just misremembering. Oh my god. I can't speak because my mouth is killing me. God. Well, I can't get up there, so... But we can get up there, so... I honestly thought he was bald, to be honest. Heyo. That video is like... so old at this point, I feel like. I watched that like years ago at this point. Even though I know it was only like, realistically like, what? A year and a half ago, probably. Based on the age of the game, so... Yeah, it's... I was speaking to this about Kyle, with this about, to this... Oh my god. I was speaking with Kyle about this, about how, like, when I joined Skyblivion, it doesn't feel like it's been 3 years. Time's just flying. 195. Thanks for the save, Azander. I said I've got a really sore patch on my tongue, so it's I'm getting my words all twisted at the moment. Yeah, me and Kyle went down a very reminiscence sort of path the other night. I'll tell you what is on my game list now is yet another fucking Resident Evil game. God damn it. They keep making them and I keep not having time to play them. They're so inconsiderate, you know? I watch Kyle. Yeah, I tend to watch I tend to watch Dan's gaming. If I watch any gameplay of any game, that's who my go-to guy is. I do like Ko, but I prefer Dan. Personally. I don't know why, it's just yeah. Yeah, so like I think it's just different different personality, isn't it? A bit like real life. You like more different people. Let me check my sub to Dan. Subscriptions. Where is it? I need to go to my channel. Check, can't I? Yep. Subscriptions. Dan's Gaming. Dan's Gaming. I am on month number 87 of my sub with him. I've been there a while, okay? He's literally the only, like, full-time streamer I'm subscribed to as well. Yeah. I'm just there for the Tifa cat emotes. That's all I'm there for, okay? I couldn't give a shit about Dan. I just care about Tifa. Jokes. Jokes, though. Jokes. But yeah, just going back to what I was saying, like, earlier. If I watch anybody play a game of anything, it's typically Dan. But the problem is, because it's a horror game and I will probably play it one day, I don't want to ruin the experience, because with horror, it's very, very hard to get that sort of replayability, unfortunately. So I don't typically tend to watch a lot of horror games unless he does his horror month stream, and then I'll typically watch most of it. I think I've got every single horror month shirt as well. We're smashing our way through these cells. This one's the first tricky, quote unquote, cell that we've got, just because it's a little bit more detailed than some of the others. Horror's not your gaming genres, sadly. A lot of people don't like horror, to be fair, so you're not the only one, mate. Currently waiting Crimson Desert. See, that's another thing. I think I could be wrong. I'm not a big fan of those kinds of. Is it? What is Crimson Desert? Where? I have a feeling I know what it is. No, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore what I was about to say. Ignore what I was about to say. Okay. No, I was just going to say something stupid and idiotic because I didn't know what genre the game that you just said is, so... I would have looked a bit idiotic. That was all. I thought it was something that it was not. No worries, Glitz. Probably won't be here as always when you get back, so enjoy. Hi, Xander. No worries. As much as I hate coffee. I actually drank my tea before I started streaming today, so I've got absolutely no tea either. Fucking tragic. I will say. Hope everybody else is doing okay, though. The chat seems to have gone very quiet all of a sudden. Oh no. Oh, don't. My mouse is just disconnected. God damn it. I think my mouse just disconnected, yeah. I've got an issue with where my mouse will just randomly decide, nope. And I don't know why. The BIOS is updated, the drivers are all up to date. The firmware of the mouse is up to date. I just don't get it. It just randomly drops out. Kind of frustrating in a way. Great morning over here. Nice. It probably is a Windows update, I'm not going to lie. It probably is a goddammit Windows update that's causing it. Or has caused it. Like, I've got a shit ton. Well, I've got a lot of Microsoft qualifications, and yet even I am stumped about how dumb Windows is from time to time when they do updates and stuff. It's just fucking stupid. Hey, Lady Spider. Hope you're doing well. I watch this stream closely. Be considering meditation. I mean, it could be. Right, so in theory, we've only got 4 cells left. And we've been going just under an hour. That's not bad. That's not bad. We've done 3 cells in an hour. If we do 2 cells every other hour from now on, then we'll definitely get this this finally finished today. Then I've got to find something else to do. I really do not want to be doing Navmesh QA on stream. And the jobs that I have got for Navmesh, I can't actually show off in terms of stream. So it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, I've still got 1700 Cyrodiil cells to sign off. So, and I can usually average about 100 a day if I really cranked it. But yeah. I don't want to push myself too hard. I've been doing about 20 a day. So I've still got 1,700 to do. I've done, I've signed off over 3,000 cells now, so it's getting there. It's getting there. When I finally get it to under 1,000, then I'll start to fucking celebrate. But honestly, I will say what I need right now is kind of more nav meshers that are happy to clean up work. That's the big one. Is we've got all of these what 1,700 cells, did I say? And I need help like doing a cleanup pass over them, because a lot of those cells were work from like years and years and years ago. Obviously the standard of nav meshing and the standard of level design has changed since then, so I could really do with some help like doing a cleanup pass over them, because then it makes my life so much easier to do a final yes, this is good check off on them. Yeah, I still haven't forgiven you, Azanda, okay? I gave you the test and then you vanished and you didn't say a word to me. I'm still holding a grudge over that, okay? Uh-huh. Did not say a word. You just sort of fell off the face of the earth, and I don't have time to chase people on their applications. So your application just got marked as inactive, I think, in the end. Sorry, the test came right as I was leaving. Yeah, it's all good. You're all good. I'm only having you a bit. If it was what 3 years ago, I would be chasing everybody down on their applications, but I just don't have time for it. With how much I do, for Skyblivion these days, it's just not possible. Not possible for me to keep on top of it, at least. Yeah, it's not like I'm not reviewing applications, because I review them every fucking day. I keep a lookout on the for volunteers, because I say I do need more people to help out in the cleanup phase. So it's not like I've just abandoned the cause. So yeah. I just need more people. At the moment, I'll give you a perspective of where the Navmesh department is at the moment. I can count on one hand how many Navmeshers I have at the moment. It's that are active, I will say, as well. It's a little rough at the moment. Hey Esper, how's it going? It's a Monday. I always stream on Mondays. You should know this, okay? I said there are more Navmeshers. It just seems that like the holiday period, people haven't really come back properly from the holiday period, so it is like rough at the moment. It's not like gonna cause delays or anything, or no one's really worried about it. I just want more help. That's all. At this point. Yeah, I'd never get a chance to watch streams. I haven't even watched Kyle's last VOD from like last week or whatever it was. I haven't had a chance to watch it. I should probably watch it before no, he uploads them to YouTube as well, so never mind. I was gonna say I should probably watch it before it vanishes, but I just remembered he does what I do and streams to YouTube at the same time. I'm not gonna do this. What the hell? That was very strange. I just got yeeted halfway across the map. Where the hell was I? Oh no. Was I just here? Yeah, I was just here. Thanks for the drink, Esper. Was that Esper? Yeah, it was Esper. And thanks for the save as well. But yeah, as with everything, more people that are involved, the better it is. As always. I think the most quote-unquote efficient department in terms of getting work done at the moment, which is what you would expect at the moment in sort of the final stretch, is the quest departments are like actually killing it right now. Right, that's another cell sold. $382. For me, this mod has just been a major license. Wait for the mod itself to be done because I enjoy. Yeah, I feel that in a way. I can get that sentiment for sure. Not gonna lie, I will be a little bit sad when it's over, if that makes sense. Like, obviously we've still got the DLC and all of that stuff. Like, I think I will forever. I won't say forever, but I think I will. I think I'll be a part of the team regardless of whatever happens. I just might not be in as prominent role, or I'll be doing something different. So. But I'm definitely not planning to go anywhere soon, at least. Which is the middle cell? I think that's the middle cell. One of these is. I guess we'll do this cell next. I failed to learn. Nice. Yeah, I've been learning, relearning more recently. I've been relearning like level design, because when the DLC comes around, I want to try my hand at level design again, because I used to level design for my own mods back when the Skyrim creation kit came out, you know. So I really want to get back into it, and I'm comfortable with the tools. I just need to get like what's the best way of putting it? I need to be confident again with the actual tools. I need to be confident in my ability. There we go. God, I just can't speak today. Yeah, I really need to. Like, I've got mods that I could upload to, like, just for sake. If I did, I'm not gonna, like, I've got mods that I could upload to Nexus very easy that are a little bit outdated. They'll probably need a bit of patching here and there to make them compatible with a few things, but I have got mods that are out there that I can yeah, I've got my own mods. The only mod that is quote unquote publicly available is the April Fool's shouting mod from last year. That took a lot of work to get going, because it was the first time I have ever dealt with lip sync files and stuff like that, which are like the fuzz files and stuff like that. I think they're called fuzz files. And like, I had to learn how the shouting system worked, and it was just a whole thing. So yeah, technically I have got one mod that's available on the Nexus, which is let me just go to the Skyblivion website. The team. One mod is this one. Yeah, I need to get reacquainted, yeah. Why is that so lagging? The fuck?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Skyblivion!
That is the one and only public mod. I think that is the best mod ever, okay? Not gonna lie. Took me for... It literally, for an April's Fool's joke, I shit you not, that was about... To get to that point, it was... I want to say 3 weeks of work. But it was so fucking worth it. It was so fucking worth it. To learn how to do, like, fuzz file shouts. You know? You never seen that, some prick. That was, Skyblivion's April Fool's joke last year. I say, like, that was a lot of work. I put 3 weeks odd work into that. To learn how shouts work in Skyblivion, in Skyrim, and yeah. That's the outcome of it. It replaces the Fuzdora shout with Skyblivion. There is a known issue with it, and I just cannot be fucked to fix it. Which is, if you do the fuzz shout, it does sky. But if you do the fuzz row, it will do the full Skyblivion shout. I can't get it to do the Skybliv. I can't get it to do that. I tried for weeks to fix it, and I was just like, nope. Can't be asked to do that. Even, what's his name? Singing NPCs, or what's his name now? Pupisaurus. He did the Adoring Fan version of it, which I like, killing the Adoring Fan, which I think was, yeah, peak. Where YouTube. When was it? It was Hey Drunken Sailor. When will it be available? No release date yet. No release date yet. Right, videos. Playlists. God, when was it? He's on like day 800 now. Day 1454. I don't even know when the Skyblivion one was. I really do not know. It was so long ago. The April Fool's one. I can't be asked to find it. But that guy did a showcase of it. which I think was amazing. I love Puppy Taurus. And he killed the adoring fan with the Skyblivion shout. But as I said, like, was making the Skyblivion shout worth it? Worth 3 weeks of my time? April Fools? Probably yes. Probably yes. Hey, how's it going, Mike? Hope you're doing well, dude. Didn't mean to go down that far. I don't think we've got as far as April Fools this year. We're still looking at taking each month as it comes. Typically speaking, I will say, our April Fool's jokes that we do every year is usually like, oh shit, we haven't done anything from April Fool's this year. Quick, scramble, scramble, scramble. And we'll figure out something. It's never planned like months in advance. So it's usually like, oh shit, we've got a week to do this. Let's get it done. I know that. I don't think the community knows that, Mike. Da, 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 da. I had to I transcribed the meeting earlier on today. Oops. That's fine. There's always a high possibility for that everybody knows we're going to be there, so it's probably the final time before the DLCs. So I haven't caught up on the meeting notes yet, so. I was too busy working on version 2 of our bug reporting system to actually read the meeting notes. So, yeah. I see a lot of people have... you've just replied to my message as well. How nice of you, Mike. I just realised I haven't had the YouTube chat open. Whoops. Did it from running around Deadlands. I'll definitely remember you. Well, we're nearly finished with my contribution to the Deadlands, I think. At least for a while. Very close. I think we're like literally a cell and a half away from finishing this this massive project. Of the Deadlands, that is. Go down here. Let's do the bottom part here before I forget. Do, 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 do. I said maximum of 60 days delay. Every day has 6 more, which is awesome. Also enchanting rings. I think so. Every time I get killed by a game, Gadadra, blame Tom. That's fair. But just remember, guys, every time the game breaks, we blame Robert, okay? That's the #1 rule. That was a bit of a stretch there, wasn't it, Azander? That was a little bit of a stretch. It worked out, Azander. Oh dear. Poor Robert? Nah. He's a what do they call it? Masochist? I don't know. For that kind of stuff, so it's fine. Yeah, whatever. I can never say that word. I struggle with I struggle with words, okay, sometimes. What do I mean sometimes? I mean all the time. Robert is a very strange and odd fellow, I think is the best way to describe him. And if anybody from earlier spoke about the Archer Towers, this is what we do for them, so yeah. Just put a little bit of Navmesh on top of them. Understatement of the year. Yeah. He is, very strange. Very strange little man. Honestly, Skyblivion wouldn't be where it is today without him, so... Like, it wouldn't be as crash-free and all of that stuff without him, so... As much shit as I give Robert, because he gives me shit, it's, yeah. Someone left a Jeremy up here. Someone's left a Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. will you make Skyrim end of 3E DLC later? We'll definitely no, we won't make a Skyrim DLC, but we will make the Oblivion DLCs after release. And I don't want to promise anything, but I feel like they'll be a lot quicker because we've obviously done a shit ton of learning throughout this process. Yes, people will leave. Yes, people will fall off the project and some of that knowledge will get lost. But with the people who stay, I think there'll be a lot of that knowledge like that we're able to take forward. 440. Bases mutually, yeah. He gives me shit, I give him shit. That's how it works. The same as Fallen. When I opened one of my screenshots earlier, I called him a C word, and then he just calls me a C word. It's very like jokey sometimes. But I think that's like a healthy, you know, like relationship in a way, like that if you can like give everybody shit and take shit and we just have a joke and a laugh about it at the end, it's just, yeah, I think that's rather healthy. Like, we joke about Robert always breaking things and stuff like that, and it's just like, yeah, it's just banter, isn't it? Like every time I speak to Fallen, I go, UI done yet? It's just, yeah. Right, guys, this is the final cell of the claim. After weeks it has come down to this moment. I'm gonna kind of miss it in a way. I'm not gonna lie. But let's do this shit then. Nah, I'm not doing another round. I've done a third of all the realms, Mike. It's time for you to step up and do one, okay? Or maybe I should, you know, tell Matthew you're not allowed to do occlusion until you're done a realm. Maybe I could lean on that. do. I mean, I've done caves. I'm just not a fan of them. That's all. I do caves all the time, so it's not like it's a real punishment for me. I just prefer exterior work, typically. Just because the ceilings get in the way and all that. That's mainly the reason. Wait, it means I'll have less work to do. Thanks for the save spur. Right. So we'll get this bit done down here. Next. Or you know, Mike, you could join me on clearing the other 17,000 no 1,700 cells of cleanup work if you really wanted to. Throw you in the middle of Blackwood or something. As I said earlier, I'm going to struggle to get that done by myself. Do that so we can actually get up this path. Right, one little bit left. That's been a hell of a journey to get to this point, we'll say. Quite literally. I think there's just this staircase then. Sweet. Thanks for the drink, Xander. That is the final section of Navmesh in place. Let's do the cover, and then we can chill out. Debating whether to throw a little Navmesh style Easter egg in this. Or not. No. It's not really an Easter egg, but it's kind of a funny moment, potentially. What are these? These are scamps. Do we want a scamp or a Daedra? Or a Clanfear? Daedra. Let's go with a Daedra. And this is the little Easter egg, if I can make it work. That is. Just a little bit of fun, eh? That Daedra will now jump, yeah. Jump off of here. There you go. A Daedra. I don't think... I'll just put a Daedra up there. Just for a bit of fun, you know? Exactly. I don't get to, like, mess with stuff like that very often, so... Yeah, he will. He'll 100% probably die from falling. I'm not gonna lie, he probably will. But that's even funnier. You know? Right, I can show you the completed Navmesh now. Of this realm. Oh, don't worry, we'll go in game and see in a second. I'll just show you the completed world space now. There it is. Fucking hell. That was a lot. That was... 15,000 triangles. That is. And the guy who made it, D was the guy who made it. Absolute madman. Absolute madman. Definitely taking a picture of this. And if you left it to you get at least twice that amount. Probably 4 times. Honestly. And half the coverage, yeah. That's very true. How big is this plugin? $700 kilobits. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. Right, so it was -3, -4. That is Deadlands RD12. Right, let's go in game and check it out. The best part of the journey is definitely checking it out in game. Finally, that is. Right. Let me make sure that's open. We're locked in. Okay. COW, Sky, B, Deadlands, RDO 12, -3, -4. And as we spawn into this realm of hell, help, You know what I didn't do? I didn't turn tree trimmer off. Let me go do that quickly. Save one. Let's save one. Let me turn tree trimmer off so the leaves actually have fucking tree. The trees actually have some sort of leaves, and then we'll go back in. We can cast Fear Spell and chase them right to cliff. Yeah. Let's just turn off AI processing for the time being. Lava bubble's still purple. Yeah, it's still a bug. They'll get fixed one day. Looks so cool. Yeah, I love it. I love our Deadlands. The team just did a fantastic job on them. Yep, they're still fucked. Okay. The reason why the NPCs are not moving is because I do have the AI turned off for the time being. Because I want to get to that ledge to see if he will actually jump off of it. Oh, did he not spawn? Oh, god damn it. He might not have spawned. Oh, he's a scamp instead. He transitioned to a scamp. Okay. Well. I don't actually know if he'll jump off here or not. Oh, did he? He did. He jumped off and we didn't see it. God damn it. He did jump off and we did not see it. God damn it. Ah, ruined. Ruined. Oh, that's my fault. I just knocked the mouse off the screen. Whoops. Oh, dear. There we go. Oh. Elgato! Elgato? There we go. Gee. Right. Let's go move the spawner a bit. Okay, shall we? Right, so let's get back into creation kit quickly and we'll go change the spawner location a little bit. Little teeny tiny bit. But 6 are awesome. You can combine them with go, yeah. The usual place there, yeah. Same here. Ah, D12 set. My evil ass is sad now, yeah. Just wanted to say, watching your streams either live or when I'm just catching up has helped me a lot recently. I search chill space and come across as Joe. I appreciate that, Mitch. I really do appreciate it. I try and make the space and the streams really chill. Just a lot. Just chill and fun, to be honest. So I appreciate the words. I'm glad. I'm glad it helps people. Really am. Where is there? It is. Okay. I'm sure I put a Daedra up here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I guess a Scamp is a Daedra technically, so. Right. Right. Let's go back in, see if that's helped, shall we? Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. That's better. Why am I stuck moving slow? I'm literally stuck moving so slow and I can't. Okay, interesting. Let me start a new save just in case it was the plugin change. I know, Aura farming, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to hit caps locks and it wasn't doing anything, so I'll just delete the saves and start again. Doo-doo. There we go. Let's turn combat AI on and we'll just do the oh fuck. Turn off the AI. Carrying too much. Just feel like, hey, how's it going, banana? Not toggle mode. Right, let's see if we can get this to actually work, shall we? Right, I'm gonna go ahead and kill any of these that I see, just so that we don't get accosted. Okay, I can't click on you. Amazing. Yeah, he's right on the edge now. He is literally right on the edge. You can see him up there. Right, save one. Just so that we can redo this if it goes wrong. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there he goes. It doesn't work as good as I want it to. I think we would have more luck. I think we would have more luck if it was like a Dremora Lord or something. Like this guy. I think we would have more luck if it was a Dremora Lord. So... It's because, Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. I think I might change him. Yeah, he just dies, yeah. I might change him to a Dremora Lord. Let's change him to a Dremora Lord. Fucking hell. Because I think the reason why he doesn't jump is because he's got ranged. So if they don't have a ranged weapon, they're more inclined to jump off. So let's go change it. Nice, Tom. That'd be funny. I gotta find a Dremora Lord marker now. Where the hell am I? I need to be at the camp. There we go. What's this? The scamp. It's got to be a Dremora Lord somewhere around here because he does spawn in. The boss as a missile. Dremora melee. There we go. I don't know what the markers are called, so... Oh, shit. Dremora melee. Okay. Let's give that a go. I'm not going to close the creation kit this time. Just so that I don't have to go back in. Yeah. It's default Skyrim markers. These are default Skyrim things, I think. Pretty sure. Right. Let's go back in. See if that's any better. in before the mark was made by Todd. You know? Can you imagine? So it is a Dremora now. That's good. Right. What else have I got on? Have I got... Oh, shit. I just turned that one on. Okay. Oh, well. It just fucking works, okay? It just... You know what? It just fucking works. Oh, fucking hell. I want to get it good, yeah. Where? I think I need to move the map mesh a little bit. I think I need to move the nav mesh slightly. That means I need to have some... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It might be... He might actually survive in a normal playthrough. That is very true. That is very true. Right, I'm going to adjust this. Be like that. I'm just going to adjust the nav mesh slightly. There we go. That's straight on now. Maybe I don't want to soften the blow, okay? Maybe I want this fucker to die. uh, plus, there's a... Because it's a Daedra spawner. You'll get a different Daedra every time you go into this area. So sometimes it'll be a Dremora Lord. Sometimes it'll be a... Yeah. It'll be different every time. That's perfect. There you go. There you go. That's what we wanted. Oh. It's a shame they don't fall down sooner, but... Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just having a little bit of fun on this. That was all. Oh dear. Either way, that's fine. Gotta have a little fun now and again. You know? Can't all be so serious. God, look how many dots are on the reticle bar. It's a party in here. Off we go, lads. Oh. Later, suckers! Ah. There's so many enemies. Giga dead. Yeah, you'd be fucked. There is a camp over there, so a lot of those Dremora are coming from there. Lava could use the floor. Well, if we go into it, it will kill us. You know? He died so good. You know? He died so good. And you're next. Liquid hot magma, hell yeah. Get a bit of peace for a while. Yeah, you probably could, Gub. You probably could. In a sense. I don't know why it's more like, not more like, I think it's Periite's realm. Which, if you go into the acid, you just insta-die. I feel like it should be an insta-die in a way, but eh. I'm not a level designer, okay, so... Wrong way, wrong way. But no, definitely glad we got this done now. Yep. Well, if it doesn't, then blame Robert. Okay, go. Why are you making them jump off the edge? I don't know. For a bit of fun. I don't get to play with level design a little bit, so that's my one little thing that I've done. You know, there's a few areas that some NPCs are designed to like die and all of that stuff, but Just a little bit of fun now and again, isn't it? That's a sick photo right there. But yeah, let's from here let's go in the overworld. DOW's Skybees. I have got to do a another pass on Perry-Ice Realm because there was some fixes that were put in place, so a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. At the end of the day. Ah, look, our deer are normal sizes again. Let's go. Oh, there still needs a little bit of fixing for the yellow, for that. Hmm. I saw a Fanman video about Skyblivion recent news the other day, and it was making a big deal about how the deer and grass had grown. What do you? They hadn't suggested their timeline had slipped, but these deer are huge. It was just a scale issue. It's not a big deal, you know? It was just a scaling issue. I can tell you what the issue was is we had like scaled up and down the creatures, made them bigger and smaller in the creation kit. Robert removed all of that scaling and then was going through all of our creatures to manually like to actually scale the skeleton rather than the creation the creature in the CK, which is technically the correct way of doing it. So yeah, everything should be corrected now, Gub. Everything is it should be corrected, so that's basically what it was. Hang on. That's a bug. I picked up the Nern route and the sound's still playing. That's a bug. I think we've got a few caves that are like, they're there. They could be worked on, but they're non-quest locations, so they're going to be pretty generic. Get wrecked with your iron dagger. The bit of clipping under the armor as well. Okay. As long as someone actually puts an outs creator in them and doesn't use dungeon generator, like... No. Like, as I said, like, they're not going to be as impressive as the quest locations. They're still going to be, like, done from scratch. It's just, they won't have as much effort to them. Some of them are just literally a room. You go in, find some loot, get out, sort of thing. So, yeah. Bar is on the ground. I don't know if you've noticed as well in our recent, like, walkthroughs that the grass render distance is, like, way further than Skyrim's. So, yeah. Purity is looking good from a distance. Apart from the main wall of the IC is missing. It's pretty good. But we're still missing the main walls. There's been a few people join the team recently that are working on the IC architecture now, so... And they're actually making good progress, so we're actually getting, like, buildings and all of that in game now, so yeah, good times indeed. But yeah, that was Robert that increased the grass distance for us. Oh, you want some? You want some? Horrible creatures, I know. I know. We'll make our way over to the other Oblivion Gate, and then I'll probably call it there once we get there. I can make this super immersive. Random Jeremy just there. This bunny rabbit is my best friend at the moment. Got any rumors?
The Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Work for some folks.
Oh, that's a bug.
Just go away.
Sky Mother is quite deadly if you end up with water. Yeah. A lot of bandits over here. Oh, gee. Shit ton of bandits. I'm going to take its horse. Give me your horse. That's an Imperial Legion horse. Ah! The weather! Ah! This is a bug. This is currently a bug with our weathers. So... I think it's over here. Yeah. Well, your Daedric Shades, I know, right? I think it's the transition. It transitions out of clear weather into rainy weather through fog, and it just exposes it. So that's all. But yeah, we'll probably get into the portal, and then I'm gonna probably call the stream there for today. I'm just glad we got the what do you call it? The Deadlands finally finished. Like, as in that realm, it's just taken us so many weeks, and it's just finally glad to be done with it. So honestly, it's a big relief to get done with that that Deadlands realm. The angle's a cool shot. Yeah, 100%. Like that. You could just almost make a I mean, I do have it as a wallpaper, but when the IC's in the background, just there, that would be really cool. Like, as soon as the IC is it to the left and it's a full wall, you could probably, yeah. Like, this was my screenshot, actually. When I was doing the wallpaper engine stuff, this was the one that I thought would be like a cool shot when the IC is in, like something like that, and then set. What am I doing wrong? Oh, set game hour to 24. Like something like that. I think would be cool. Is more Blackwood up next, or is that done? It's not done. It's not done. Hello, how's it going? This looks nice, yeah. I do always do my QA off stream. I'll have to figure out what's next. I've got a few things in the pipeline. Like, I have got Paradise to do. I've got the Dream Worlds to do. I've got the Arena Bloodworks. But I have got a house to do, so that's probably on the current list is the house, probably. Probably have a look at a few houses and we'll go from there. But that's where I'm going to call it for today, guys. If you like the stream, I'd appreciate if you hit the follow button. And over on YouTube, if you hit the subscribe button, really do appreciate that. If you want to keep up to date with the Skyblivion news, follow us on social media, join the Discord server, and I will be back live in around 22 hours from now. I'll be back live. So, yeah, I think I'm glad I got everything done, but yeah, I think that's where I'm going to have to call it for today. I've got work in the morning. I need to have food and dinner and all of that. Ah, sorry, Fluffy Bags. You're going to have to go watch the VOD. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you as always. Yeah, I'll hopefully see you soon. But I'm glad we have finally got that Deadlands realm finished. Finally. Take it easy, guys. Peace out as always. And I will see you all in 22 hours from now. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. I've set a timer. You're 22 hours on the clock. I'll try my best to be live in 22 hours from now. Let's go with that. But anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.